Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to stuff a pork roast. Okay, let's get started. Now, this week I got at my grocery store, they had a pork roast on special. Now, normally I get the plain pork roast, but this one happened to have some barbecue seasoning on it and a little paprika, and it looked really good, so I wanted to get this one. Now, if you see that, that's all seasoned. But normally I get a plain one, but it's up to you. Get whatever you want. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to stuff it with garlic and parsley and all kinds of seasonings. It's really, really good. All right, let's get started. Now, I shredded some garlic up with my handy shredder right here, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that, how simple this is. Now, you could put it in a chopper. You could chop it up by yourself, whatever. This is just really, really simple. All right, look how easy that is. Just scrape it off, and you're all done. That's, I would say, about 10 garlic cloves. I did a lot because this is a really large pork roast. All right, so what I do is I put some fresh parsley. I feel like messing with this. Let's get rid of this thing. Dried parsley, I'm sorry. You have to have some parsley with the garlic, okay? Dried parsley, some salt, some pepper. All right. And some olive oil. Now, I did it right here on the cutting board. You could do it in a bowl. You could do it on a plate, whatever you want to do. I don't get fancy. I have this large cutting board here, there's a lot of room here, so I can just do everything I need to do right here. Okay, you just mix it up with the parsley. This is about a 4-pound pork roast. It's about 10 cloves of garlic, like I said. You know, make as much garlic as you want, as far as what size the pork roast is. Okay. All right, so that's all mixed up. It's a little dry. You want it a little bit moist because you want it to moisten the pork roast. All right, you just mix that up with your hands. You don't need a spoon. You don't need anything. Any utensil. All right, as you can see, there you go. Let's put it like that. You guys can see it. All right, now, what I'm going to do is take a long knife. I'm going to poke holes in it like this, and then I'm going to stick my finger. Let's see. Got to make a couple of little slots. Stick your finger in so you can make the hole deep, because you want the hole to be deep so that garlic goes all the way down into the pork roast. All right. So there we go. Got 3 holes. Now you want to do at least 3, like 3, 3, 3, and 3, because you want to have each piece kind of stuffed with garlic. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, put as many holes as you want. You know, if you're not a big garlic fan, you can always, if you don't want to use, you know, if you think fresh garlic is a little bit too strong, you can use just garlic powder. You know, put salt, pepper on garlic powder, and some parsley, and that's it. You don't have to use the fresh garlic if you prefer not to. Nothing is set in stone. You do whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever you like. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 more holes for you and show you what it looks like when the pork is actually stuffed with the garlic. Now, we're big garlic fans in my house, so literally we have it coming out of our pores. That's just us. But a lot of people don't like garlic, so like I said, substitute it with garlic powder, which is much milder, and you can just put as much as you want. You know, you don't have to do anything because somebody else does it. You do what's to your liking. All right. Okay, so you just press your finger down, so you make sure you get to the bottom of the pork roast. Play with your food. It's a lot of fun. I find it very relaxing and very fun to do this. People think I'm crazy, but hey, to each his own. I enjoy cooking. All right, so now what I do is I take a clump of parsley and garlic, shove it in with your finger. Just get it in there. Don't be afraid to stuff it good. Just get it in there because You want it to, like I said, you want to push it all the way down, because the point is, when you cut the pork roast, after it's all done, it's going to look fabulous and it's going to be really, really good. People are going to be like, ooh, what is that? This is really good to entertain with. It's very simple. And, you know, your grocery stores, you know, have it on sale a lot of the time. Like I said, I found it on sale. So that was what I decided to make for dinner tonight. And you roast it. This is, like I said, about a 4-pounder. So you roast it in the oven. 4 pounds, I would say probably, it depends on how your oven heats, but I would say probably an hour, and just check it. Now, again, when you take pork out, it must be a drop pink, not bleeding or anything like that, but a little bit pink, because it's going to cook when you take it out. You don't want to take it out when it's white, because pork overcooks. And if you're going to have pork overcooked, you might as well throw it right in the garbage. You just threw $10, $11, $12, $13, whatever it is, out, you know, threw it in the garbage, because it's like if it's shoe leather, you're not going to enjoy it. And either way, your guess, believe me. So just make sure you take it out a little bit pink, and when you let it rest for about 15, 20 minutes, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and when you cut into it, it'll be juicy. I guarantee you every time, and it'll be delicious. All right. Now, all the excess, we're going to end up rubbing all over, but I'm not going to do the whole pork roast. I'm just going to show you what it's like to do a couple of holes. Okay? Now, all the excess, you just rub all over the pork. And when you're cooking the pork, make sure you pour a little bit of water on it, like every 10, 15 minutes, because all that water that's going to drip down is going to make a beautiful gravy when the pork is done. Okay, so you want that. You want to make sure you pour like a half a cup of water on it every 10 minutes. This way you have that juice. All right, I'm going to wash my hands. And I'm not going to cook it now, because I don't think it's really necessary. You can cook it, and you're going to see how delicious it's going to be. I'm going to show you quickly. I'm going to cut it. Even though it's not cooked, I'm going to cut it and show you. Oh, I guess I have to use a sharper knife for that. Let's see. I'm going to show you what it looks like to be stuffed. Look at that, guys. Can you see that? You see that? That's what it's going to look like when you slice it. Okay? So listen, guys, try this pork roast. It's really simple. Your guests will love it. And if you like my videos, please subscribe and keep on watching.